stepping right into the booth, spitting truth. Yeah, I gotta be honest with you when I lace up my boots and spit from my roots when I'm stepping up on the tunes. Whatever I be doing is looking like Looney Tunes in my precision. Yeah, I got the right caliber and no collision. But if there was one, it would be a deadly decision. And you just see the bomb going off because you'll see the fire and flames looking like burning up the moth. And it'll look like a firefly in the night sky. And you're just like, yeah, I'm seeing what I'm seeing. And I'm totally being what I'm being. It's a free beat. And you can call it something like bonkers. Yeah. Because it's gonna drive you wonkers. And a little bit of Willy Wonka going to the chocolate factory. But you got a factory reset your battery. Actually, you got a few charges. And that was completely unregardless. This is the first Freestyle Friday with Bscat and Troublemaker. When we're spitting on this hard shit, I'm talking with a beat on the topic. And there is just no stopping it. We up in the Mazda going skirt. And we just driving out thereafter. We went random nodding and stopped in front of a house and said 411. I completely got out and I said I'm about to die and send my soul to heaven. Or maybe hell, I don't know, might as well. I said Candyman like 5 times. Shout out to that guy giving me those bright lines. And the way if I was hanging with the weekend, we have some of those blinded lights because of the white lines. Can you even tell with the precision in my mind of what I'm really looking for when I go behind time? Because if I was on time, I would definitely feel a little better and all right. You know what it's like to be on time or ahead. That's right, because time is all from waking out of your bed to going to your destination to where you really gotta go, word said. Shout out to Frosty being a boss G out in Hamilton right now. Yo, because he just put down for the Toronto show and then he got a next show, honestly. So he be rocking it and together we'll be on the stage completely popping shit. Float 69, baby. And the way that we gonna be is so wavy. Y'all gonna be on a wave cap attached right to your head. And you just go to put that back. And you might be wearing a snapback or a little ball cap or whatever you got with that. But when you put that on, it'll be your thinking cap. And you'll be thinking about the way that we spit these raps. The real or explit with that. Because if we're swearing, we're gonna put the explit on the fact that we had to even put a little bit of explit on that. Hashtag facts and hashtag raps and hashtag the way that we really doing it up like, damn. And like I said, this thing was called Bonkers, an Eminem type beat, a little scary, MTBMB. That's music to be murdered by. Hashtag do you hear me? Do you feel me? Do you see me? Do you hear me? Do you know what I'm saying? Am I sounding crazy? And right now we're going into commercial, baby. But Troublemakers.
And we interrupt for this special announcement. We here at Troublemaker are a proud sponsor of the Luca Mele floating music video featuring London B. It's raked in over 229K views. And if you ain't seen it, what you doing with your life, boy? Get on that. New fam. And now back to our program.
Not ready to go commercial, Hazy. I just kind of stopped the beat. Okay, maybe. And if I had to give it any sort of bit of a thought, well, then I had to put my thinking at the art. And that's exactly where it's going to start. So if I had to go to a next beat, then it would be something completely like boom, boom, and beep. And that would be completely dope. Kind of like the craziest stuff you smoke or put up your nose, and whichever way that it will really go will be from the rose petal growing out of the ground like, oh. And if you want to grow beautiful just like a lotus plant, I really hope that you do that. And I hope that you notice that it will bring glorifying moments when you go to spit some of the open spoken rap. And you can just be attached to that and just kind of friendly free fire and fall back. And when you look behind you, just know that your homies got your back. You know what I'm saying to that? And it's just a beautiful verb, words that I'm just going to be splitting and not even trying to kill your nerves. But Troublemaker and Bscat are on this earth just to make the world go a little twisted and berserk. So thank y'all for listening and watching. And just know that we have a lot more shiznit popping. I told you on Halloween Volume 3 of August that we got a whole brand new season coming, and it's going to be something of one of the hottest and some of the sickest topics. And honestly, we're going to be walking with some of the sickest hip-hop prophets. There is no stopping this. And if you think that you can, you have a better chance of trying to fucking climb Mount Everest on top of Mount Tropolis. Yeah, and if you happen to fall off, you can walk off or fucking just dodge the Dodge coin. When you dog off, you fucking people are just investing in Forex and FX and all this other stuff. Like, what's next? But as soon as I join the little parade to try to just get some of that money just to completely engage, it would be something completely, totally set, ready to say that I'm gonna get that extra little dinero to help me get paid so I can take my aunt to where she wants to go, and that's completely to a beautiful vacay. And I'm not gonna say any more of that because I'm getting into my personality of my personal life up into this rap. So thank y'all for listening to the entire freaking rap, and I'm not trying to set you up for no little trap. I just had to spend some of that beat up on my app. So I might have just used some of my data on my plan, just like Snap. And when every time you use the little YouTube, you will understand that the internet's just gonna get at you, dude. And if it happens to get at you, you just gotta pay a little more because you're giving other people these little itty bitty views, and that's completely fine because Pendle 46 made a sick ass beat based off of Eminem lyrics, vibes, and those rhymes. So, Bscat, my brother, my homie, a good friend of mine, thank you for fucking following up with me and letting me spit my shine. And I'm just gonna say right now, all the way from CM Dub to Bscat and Scatta, all the way to F69. And even if we had to go back in history, damn right, I was originally signed to LSD. And then on top of that, the contract, after that, I was completely like ready to go and almost signed back, but I ain't signed nothing. But I'm still spitting tracks, and I'm still spitting and killing and intelligent with my raps, and I'll be slicing motherfuckers up with the psychopathic battle axe. And I'm also spraying some of that axe on myself because it smells really good, and that's a fact. So thank y'all for listening. Like I said, if you understand what I've been saying, then you understand that I was just been flowing and trying my very freaking best. Peace.